Fucking, listen, we all make mistakes, but yeah, Donkey's Bong, Mumkey, 3, 2, 2, we're gonna play it today, and we're gonna have fun, of course we're using our uncle's dev kit. Yeah, thank God we called it early. Hi, Mecha. We're playing the game. So, the plot of this game, right off the bat, you'll notice something very different about this game compared to the first one. There's no Donkey Kong. And that is because the plot of this game is that Donkey Kong has been kidnapped by the Kremlings of the first game. And with no other hero to save our lovable Kong, it is up to Diddy, Donkey Kong's sidekick, to save the day and claim, Kong Island as the Kongs once more. That's one thing I really love about this game, from a thematic standpoint, is like, this isn't, Mario's not coming to save the day, DK is not coming to save the day, not even fucking Wario's coming to save the day. You have the most unlikeliest source of a hero, and that is Diddy Kong. Literally the sidekick of sidekicks, So, it's a good underdog story, His CBT machine. 18 months. Thank you, Becca. But, that's why I love Diddy. This is the ultimate underdog story of the most unlikely source of a hero. It's Diddy Kong against the world. If Diddy does not save DK, no one will. I mean, he also brings his girlfriend along. But, she's basically just forced into this shit because there's no one else. I mean, who's gonna do it? Funky Kong? We all know Funky Kong's too fucking lazy to actually help. So we need to, as Dawson said, we need to save DK from the CBT machine. I actually beat the first level with Dixie, but Dixie's considered the better character in this game. Because she has this hover thingy, and it's really helpful, so, I ain't gonna knock that. That shit's really good. Funky Kong can reach it, but he doesn't, because that isn't cool. He could save the day, but is that really a Funky Kong thing to do, That's not bodacious. Who cares if the Kremlings take over the DK Isle, That's not his problem. But it is Diddy's problem, to save his uncle and his best friend. Donkif H. Kong. Kind of weird chant, Funky. Yeah, Funky's kind of cringe. He won't even help his own family out, because it's not cool enough, But yeah, in this game, you play as Diddy as the star, with, like I said, Dixie as the supporting role. Dixie's OP as shit, but, Diddy's also no slouch. He was pretty much the hard carry of the first game, because, let's be real, DK's kind of ass to play as in DKC. So, this is also the most critically acclaimed game in the series. It's got everything you want. It is so, so fun. It is just, honestly, the best experience when it comes to the Donkey Kong Country series. I am falling. And, I don't know, it's just, if you love DKC 1, you'll love this game. This is usually, like I said, people's favorite. I actually still prefer the first game. But that does not mean I don't love this game, because they're both in my top 10 games of all time. We're talking about the Kong. Mankey? Yeah. He's acting like a real fucking Mankey Kong right about now. Come here. There, hold on. Come here. Oh, sniped him! But yeah, you can collect all kinds of things in this game. There's Krem tokens, there's banana tokens, all of which help in some regard. Krem tokens are used to pay off Clubba. You'll see him later. And banana coins are used to just get, like, save file, to save your game and shit in certain areas. They're a currency. You basically have to pay to save the game, because, it was the 90s. They didn't give you saves that easily back then. You can also pay for things like tips, but who the fuck's gonna pay for a tip? Clubba can suck my left nut. A lot of he's the only Kremling that, like, actually has no allegiance towards K. Rool. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Oh, we got it first try. Nice. He just wants money. He has no allegiance towards the other Kremlings. He doesn't give a fuck about if they rule DK Isle or not. He's just content with his life. I guess technically Klubba can be considered an ally in some regards, because he's not technically an enemy. He's just... I mean, at the end of the day, he's doing the same shit Cranky does. He's making you pay for shit, so... The original Giga Chad. Like, he honestly doesn't care. Honestly, bring Klubba back in a new DKC game. Let him be one of the allies. Imagine if they didn't bring Kremlings back, but they brought Klubba back. Just him. Oh, here's the invincibility thing that you'll rarely see the entire game, because I actually can't recall how many times you get the invincibility in this game. That's one of the very rare times I remember seeing the invincibility barrel. It's like, imagine if there was the star in Mario, but it only appeared in, like, one level. That's the invincibility barrel. And it appears so early on that you forget about it. It's like it was a gimmick that they wanted to add into the entire game, and then as the game went on, they were like, yeah, fuck it, this thing's pointless. Look at my boy Diddy. What a fucking Chad. That's my man right there. My man Diddy's Kong. Sour, please! Have you ever heard the remix somebody... Oh no. Doss, have you ever seen the remix somebody did of that Diddy rap, but it's Megalovania instead? Somebody actually fucking made that. It's so funny. It's so fucking bad, but it's so good. That might be one of my favorite videos of all time, now that I'm thinking about it. Underrated. I wish more people talked about it. Also, here's the water levels of the game. They kind of changed up the water levels to make it less about water and more about other shit. I feel like they definitely took, like, the criticism of hating water levels to heart, because water levels in this game, not only do both Kongs swim way more fluidly than they do in DKC 1, because even Diddy was not, like, a great swimmer in the original game, but water levels have been reduced to basically nothing. The Beyblade meme? Yeah. Water levels in this game are usually really short. They don't matter too much. They're not very hard because swimming in this game has been improved greatly. And most of the time, there's a secret guard in the level that you can just find. Oh my god, is it a Megalovania mix? That's fucking cursed. Oh wait, what's the fucking snakes? Rattler! Here's Rattler, one of the new animal buddies. If you remember the animal buddies from the first game, well, we got a whole new slew of them. Oh fuck, I lost Rattler. Well, hold up, I'm gonna kill myself. We need Rattler. Oh, never mind. Can I tell you guys something? All the times I've played this game, I never knew that that was there. Okay, fuck Rattler! What? Okay, I've played DKC2 a ton of times, but I never knew that that was there. That you could just beat the level just like that. I literally went to kill myself, and the game was like, oh no, bro, you want a shortcut to the end of the level? What the fuck, man? Alright, first boss. You ready to fight a giant fucking vulture? If you remember the little vulture guys from the first game, well, this is their, like, I don't know, their mommy. Or their father. Sans just doesn't want to die. Oh, he's just like me, for real. So, this boss is really easy if you play as Diddy, because just like the Queen Bee boss from the first game, Diddy can just kind of walk into this boss and not do much. His throwing trajectory is just perfect, man. Dixie has the DK throwing trajectory, which, again, it's alright, but Diddy's is kind of unparalleled, because sometimes you don't even need to throw things. You can just fucking walk into people. You also could throw things on an arc in this game, which is really interesting. Oh boy, I've already got some Seinfeld questions lined up for him when we play DKC 2. I'm gonna fix my Ethernet cable. Potentially, I don't know if I have to get a new one, but we're gonna check into that. But I'm gonna look into it Saturday, and if it's not, and if I can't fix it, then I'll just go buy a new one. And then over the week, Kieran and I are gonna plan on doing DKC 2. I have a lot of Switch Online games I want to do. I want to do Mecha. Mecha and I want to do Super Mario World. I want to do Super Mario Brothers 3 with Ray. I want to do DKC 2 with Kieran. Yeah, Kieran and I have a very special plan in mind for DKC 2. Because Kieran was like, hey, we should get drunk and play DKC 2. And I was like, perhaps. So, if I can afford it, then maybe we'll do a drunk DKC 2 stream. So if you thought the first stream got bad, wait till you see the second. It's gonna be an interesting time, needless to say. I'm good. You don't want to see drunk DKC 2? Oh, nice! Yeah, Bubba... I know that Bubba loves Ocarina of Time. Also, here is the best animal buddy in the entire game. And his name is totally blanking me. Hold up. Who wants to do Karo Chifasala and look up this guy's name again? How the fuck do I forget this guy's name? This is the best animal buddy in the entire series, by the way, because he could literally just create platforms like this, and I don't have to play the game. Isn't this awesome, guys? Webster. Is it Webster? How does that even work? You create platforms with the spider webs. It's sick! It's so broken. What is he webbing? The air, the air, baby! He's webbing thin air. Hold on, can I? Ugh! Yeah, another new technique in this game is throwing. You can actually throw things on an angle, kind of like in Mario 3 or Super Mario World, which is a really nice improvement. Why the fuck can't I remember his name? He's literally my goat. He just webs thin air, bro. You ever play PS2 Spider-Man? You ever play PS1? Have you ever played PS1 Spider-Man, actually? PS1 Spider-Man, where literally, they wanted to make some logic behind Spider-Man literally webbing the sky. So if you ever point the camera upwards, he's literally web-slinging on a helicopter. There's just a helicopter constantly following you the entirety of PS1 Spider-Man. It's hilarious. So you just web-sling on this fucking helicopter the whole game. Okay, hold up. I'm looking up this guy's name. It's gonna bother me. He's literally the best Donkey Kong Country animal buddy in the series. Squitter! Squitter. That's it. I love Squitter. Here's Clubba. Now hear this, landlubbers. Me name is Clubba. And to cross me bridge is gonna crush your many pieces of eight. I feel like I just had a stroke reading that. 15 creme coins. Okay, we can't afford that, so we should fight him. Try that again and it's gave you no juckers for yar. Yeah, you can't fight him. He just kicks your ass and you get kicked out of the screen. Squitter. Yeah, his name's Squitter, but he's no quitter. Oh, can we talk about the music in this game, by the way? Because, holy fuck, David Wise. I thought the soundtrack for DKC 1 was really, like, top-notch for atmospheric, but I think what I love about this one even more is it represents the journey that Diddy is going through to save his best friend and idol, you know? It's just got this, like, epic, like, I hate to use the word epic, but it's kind of like epic journey soundtrack to it, where you truly feel the adventure behind it. It's just, oh, yeah, DKC 2's soundtrack is so fucking good, dude. Easily one of my favorite soundtracks in, like, all the video games. I don't know. There's just something I know I said it before, but there's something really appealing about playing as a literal nobody in a world of so many, like, stars, you know? Like, think about it. Diddy literally lives in a universe, or at this point, right? Because Diddy has a name nowadays in the Mario universe. But at this point, he's a fucking nobody, you know? And that's what I love about it, because he lives in a world of star-studded characters. And nobody, like, oh, who's gonna save the day? This fucking guy, you know? I don't know. Something about that is just really appealing to me. Like I said, you don't got your Marios, you don't got your Donkey Kongs, you got fucking Diddy Kong. He's just a lad. He's just a boy. And that's why Diddy will forever be my GOAT, because he's like literally the underdog story, like embodied, you know? Can I reach that? No, hold up. Oh, fuck you. Okay, there we go. Checkpoint. Get out of here. Zinger. Ooh. But yeah, this is definitely the game that made me really like Diddy Kong as a kid. Because I felt for him. I wanted to root for this man. This nobody. This literal nobody monkey. Yeah, he's in DKC 1, right? But I like to imagine from a lore perspective, who got all the credit? DK, right? I doubt Diddy got really any of the credit of the first adventure of DKC. Like, Donkey probably got all the credit, because it's like, oh, Donkey Kong, you know? He's the heir of the original Donkey Kong, and he's the next hero in our line of, you know, heroes. And then Diddy kind of like, yeah, it was like, oh yeah, Diddy was there, but it's kind of like, you know, Diddy kind of got like the Robin syndrome, you know? He was just on the backseat while Donkey got like all the real credit. So this game, he comes in and it's like, ooh, I don't know. Can Diddy do this? Can he save the day? I think in the manual, the only person that has confidence that he can do it is, Cranky. Everybody else in the manual is like actually pretty on edge about Diddy being able to do this. But I don't know, Cranky's like, nah, he can do it. He's got the fucking spunk. So, you know what? You can make fun of Cranky, you know, as a boomer all you want. But he gave Diddy the confidence he needed to succeed. Hey, what's up, Shiro? The trick sample. Good old Cranky. I mean, Cranky himself was a hero at one point, so... Well, actually he was a villain, but, you know. Tomato, tomato. Although, even calling Donkey Kong Sr. a villain is kind of sketchy, because, like... Mario was abusing him. Like, canonically, Mario was abusing his pet gorilla, and that's why he, like, went AWOL. So... You know, was Donkey Kong Sr. truly a villain? Or was Mario just a horrible human being? Because, I'm gonna actually take my chances on the later. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Scooby-Doo taught us that the real monsters are behind the mask. Damn, that's some fucking real shit right there. Yeah, Mario was the villain all along. I always like to think about how Nintendo kind of, like, swept that lore of Mario under the rug. That he was, like, this animal abuser. Oh, it's the invincibility again. Because, like, that's literally in the original lore, that Mario is, like, this animal-abusing, like, fucking asshole. And then somebody was like, ooh, is that gonna be our mascot? Ooh, let's never talk about that again. they literally never wanted to bring it up. The Dark Origins. All I'm saying is Sonic never had a dark origin, you know? Yeah, remember when Mario used to hit Yoshi to make his tongue stick out? You know, and the saddest part is, he did that to the real Yoshi. He doesn't do that to Josh. I fucking hate Josh, dude. He literally gets fucking everything. Fuck Josh. There's lava everywhere. Good thing a seal spit somehow makes it cool enough. Listen, if this seal spit can cool off magma, that's pretty impressive. All I need is a game where Josh gets, like, fucking killed, okay? Hopefully the Mario movie does us justice and lets us get one scene where Yoshi gets abused. Or, I'm sorry, Josh. I've never asked for cruelty before. But I'm asking for Josh, because he's not even a thing. He's like a monster. Seal spitting. Alright, this is gonna be a little interesting. Oh, nice. Now, I'm pretty sure they changed it so Rambi can jump on most things in this game. Which is good, because in the first game, he could only selectively jump on things. So there'd be certain, like, enemies or obstacles, you'd be like, oh, Rambi could jump on that, and then he would just fucking get hurt and run away like a little bitch. And you'd be like, aren't you a rhino? Like, you stupid dinosaur, stick your tongue out, eat the fucking berries! I don't know. Listen. Listen. I know I said, like, fuck, like, who gives a fuck about the Mario movie? But I meant that during the Direct when we were supposed to get a real Mario, like, when I wanted a real Mario game announcement, right? I feel like Comic-Con is a good place to show a trailer for the Mario movie. Because it's not a video game-based Direct. It's just, like a con, you know? A very popular con that shows a lot of different forms of media. So I think it's the best place to possibly show off footage for something like the Mario movie. So I'm all for that. During the Direct, I didn't want to fucking see it. I want to see video games. But during a convention, where I don't expect anything to begin with, because I'm not there, sure. Like, why not? That's fine. So, yeah, we're gonna get Movie of the Year, guys. I just want you to know that it's gonna, like, literally fleece Sonic 2 by, like, miles. So, I just want you to be prepared for that. Sonic 2 is gonna wish it was the Mario movie by the time the Mario movie is finished rolling, Sonic 2 is gonna be crying. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I figured. That's fine. Is it fine? I'm gonna do a little bit of platforming. Okay, I just gotta do a little bit of platforming. It's fine, this is why we have Dixie. This game gets really fucking hard, by the way, so... How can it continue to be the best video game video when the original Mario movie already exists? Real question, how much are they gonna milk Sonic movie hype? For Sonic 3? Probably a lot. I hope... I don't know. The difficulty jump in this game? Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? It's really fucking crazy how much of a jump this game difficulty takes in its overall spike. It's a little ridiculous, but... Yeah, I think for Sonic Movie 3, they're gonna definitely milk the hype. I mean, they milked Sonic Movie 2's hype a lot, so... I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know, when I watch a video game movie, I want it to be like, if it's not like lore accurate, if it's not like an accurate representation to the games, I want it to be like so bad that it's funny. That's like what I look for in like a video game movie. So if it's not like accurate to the actual like video game lore, like, then my only saving grace is that it's really bad and cringy. So that's why I like shit like the Mario movie. Because it's like, for me, there's never been a lore, like a completely lore-accurate video game adaptation. Because nobody's really, like, attempted it. The Sonic movies ended up doing their own thing, which I guess, you know, people like it, so I'm not gonna, like, bash that. But, like, it's definitely, like, not what I want from a video game movie. So, like, that's why I like the Mario movie, because it's like, this movie is not lore-accurate, which is, like, 90% of video game films. But it's so fucking terrible that I'm like, yeah, this is my movie. I'm watching cringe, you know? Oh my god, the Japanese Super Donkey Kong 2! That's my favorite fucking... That's like one of the best ads ever. I love how that thing had like floating DK heads in it. Shit. That's so funny. I love how much this game was marketed with Donkey Kong, despite Donkey Kong barely showing up in the whole game. I don't know, that shit's fucking hysterical to me. Also, here's Squawks. Do you remember him from the first game? Where he was just in one level and he was the light bitch? Well, now he has more of a purpose, because now he flies and he shoots projectiles. Who gave the Kremlings puffer jacket? Oh my god, please, that'd be so fucking funny. Yeah. Dixie's throw is really weird. Because you can throw upward, and if you don't, like, kinda charge it, like... Dixie's throw is like a fucking charge character. You have to, like, hold the button in while she's throwing it. Otherwise, she just doesn't throw it. Whereas Diddy's is very snappy. You throw it, you let go, you call it a fucking day. No matter what angle you want to throw it, you know? I guess she did need, like, a downside for, you know, having such good platforming skills, so it makes sense. Lanky Kong Supremacy. Yeah, too bad he's in DK64. Why would they give such a great character such a hard role? Yeah, see, Diddy's is very easy to throw for some reason. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And they disrespect him, yeah. That's not fucking cool. DK64, but all the Kongs are ripped out. Yes. You know, I have to play DK64 eventually. It's one of those things, like... You know, I've played Mario Sunshine... What the fuck is Dixie doing? Anyways, I've played Mario Sunshine. I've played Sonic Heroes. Like, is playing DK64 really, like, worse than those games? No. So, like, you know, I will play it. What do I not like about DK64? I don't like that a lot of things in the game are overall, like, forced in its level design. Like, compared to, say, like, Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64, where the design is very non-linear, despite being a collectathon, where you can essentially carve your own playthrough, DK64, a lot of the times, you have to do certain things. Like, they are required. And, like, you can't just be like, oh, I think, like, okay, for example, right? I think Tiny Kong plays like shit. I don't want to play as Tiny Kong, right? In a game like Banjo-Kazooie or DK or Mario 64, the game be like, okay, fair, then don't, right? The problem with a game like DK64 is it's like, well, you have to, you know? And I don't like that about its design, that I'm literally forced to do certain things that I don't want to do. That's when the game becomes unfun. I don't, like, yeah, there's a lot to do in DK64, and that would be okay if most of it was optional to beat the game. But for the most part, a lot of it isn't optional, it's a requirement. Like the blueprints, for example. You have to go around and get all the blueprints, you know? There's certain, you need to get, what is it, the golden bananas. You have to play certain characters to get certain gold, like, you know, you have to do certain golden bananas because the other golden bananas are locked because of a story progression thing or whatever, you know? I don't know. I don't like that very much. The game was, like, I haven't played the game in a few years, so maybe, like, I'll lighten up on it. I always like to give games that I haven't played in a long time, like, a few years, and then, like, I'll go back and give it another fair shot. Yeah, Tiny Kong's just not fun. See, here's the thing, right? Oh, I just killed myself. I'd argue Chunky is like, okay, I'd argue Chunky technically isn't fun. He's really slow. He can't jump, right? As the song says, he may move slow. He can't jump high, right? But, argument, he's fucking Chunky Kong. Well, that's the thing. I refuse to shit on Chunky Kong. I don't care how bad he plays. He's Chunky Kong. You know? He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong is one hell of a guy. I love Chunky. You'll never hear me shit on Chunky Kong. Oh. Oh. Barrel. Barrel. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't disrespect Chunky Kong. I don't even care if he's not, like, quote-unquote the best character. He's amazing to me. I don't know. I feel like DK64 was definitely Rare's, like, most ambitious collectathon, but I feel like at times it just falls flat on what it's trying to convey, because it's just not as non-linear as other collectathons that they've created, you know? Like, yeah, some people argue, well, it's too much to do, but, like, that's not an argument to me, because, like, that's why I love games like, you know, like, say, Odyssey, there's, like, a lot to collect. That's fine, because it's not all required, right? But something like DK64, where a lot of the shit is required, like, that's where I draw the line, because I'm like, I'm not even having fun at certain points. At some points I am, and then at other points I'm like, man, I fucking hate this game. Hey, what's up, dubers? A DK64 randomizer? That's literally fucking hell incarnate, dude. I don't know if anyone should mentally handle that. Playing Elden Ring? I've been in a FromSoft mood, honestly. I've been kind of wanting to... Hold up, wait. Okay, guys, do you remember how Squawks in the first game would flashbang you when you turned the light? What would you do if I told you they brought that back for the second game? Oh, fucking Christ. With this fish. So, every time I turn the camera, every time I turn around, you're gonna get flashbanged. I'm trying not to turn! I have no choice! Oh, close your eyes. I don't mean it. See, what makes this worse is it's underwater. At least the Squawks level was like a platformer where I could like just a standard platform level where I could just go straight. Here, it's like a water maze, so I have to constantly turn and shit. Okay, the DK coin's annoying too, especially if you're not good at the original Donkey Kong arcade game. Because the game expects you to get really fucking good at the Donkey Kong arcade game to get that the N64 coin. Holy shit. There's also the other one, the Rareware coin. That game's not as hard though, but, you know, Donkey Kong can be remotely challenging. Especially when they want you to beat the game fucking twice, and the second run is, like, a hard mode, basically. The one you were thinking of? I felt like the rare one wasn't as hard as the actual, like, Donkey Kong arcade game one. Yeah. The Donkey Kong arcade one can, like, suck a fucking ass, though. 'Cause that shit's pretty difficult. Shit. This is why Rare makes nuts and bolts to make us hate them even more. At the Rare game? Yeah, the Rare game, I mean, it's not, like, I find it, like, to be easier, because I think Donkey Kong, the arcade game, just, like, the overall, like, physics of it are really, you know, heavy. So, you have to get really good at understanding that Mario is really fucking heavy. He's just man, you know? They call him Jumpman, but he's just man. Alright, I'm gonna go with Dixie. Dixie's gonna be good luck. I'll give you something to shit on. Oh, man. I mean, like, you know what? Okay, you know what's a rare game I haven't played in a long time that I really want to form an opinion on because I just haven't played it in forever. And I don't think I ever beat it either. Banjo-Tooie. I remember shit about that game. I remember when I was younger, people, like, saying it was one of the best games ever. And then I got older, and people are like, oh no, this game fucking sucks. And I'm like, what happened? $200 in taxes? Fuck the government. I don't know, like, I'm just curious. Haven't played Tooie in so long. I literally remember people fucking praising that game. And I don't know, then people, I don't know, generations passed, and people are like, nah, this game's shit. And I'm like, which is it? Yo, imagine fucking dying to this guy. Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes you're just like, I don't want to look up a fucking walkthrough. Because once you start having to play the walkthrough game, sometimes that's when things drastically change. The aesthetic of this game is so fucking good. I mean, I'd love to try Nuts and Bolts also. You know, the fucking car creation simulator. But I don't have an Xbox, so, I mean, eventually, but not right now. You ever notice how, I feel like the fucking PS3 and 360 era has, like, the hardest games to play on in modern day, unless you have those consoles. Fucking Gator! I don't want to play Dark Souls 2. I don't know. Like, there's so many games. Yeah, Sticker Brush Symphony. All of MGS. Pretty much. I mean, you can't play MGS4 unless you play it on a PS4, you know? You can play... Yeah, pretty much forever. It's just never going to be ported to anything else, you know? You can play, you can play any of the other games via emulation if you have a decent enough PC, but you can't play them on modern consoles. It's pretty fucking sad, and highly doubt Konami's ever gonna do anything about that because they're Konami. I literally had their Tokyo Game Show thing on because I was curious, and all they did was talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! The whole fucking time. It's like, ah, yes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Like, that's it. That's all they I'm like, dude, who even invites these motherfuckers to Tokyo Game Show? They're not a game company. Get them the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, Revengeance is great. At least Revengeance was ported to PC. But fuck, man, everything else is like, well, too bad, you know? Revengeance is great. Revengeance is definitely one of those games where I feel like playing Metal Gear Solid 2 definitely benefits the overall experience, though. Just like if you're there for the story, which I don't know how many people actually play Revengeance for the story. But, I mean, I did, because it's still Metal Gear, you know? I still play Metal Gear, and I'm invested in the story a certain amount. But playing MGS2, really, made that story better for me. So one time, Dixie's angle was actually really fucking beneficial. Like, I remember somebody saying Metal Gear Rising had a crazy story. Like, this super eye-opening story. And I was like, man, I gotta fucking play MGS2. You think Metal Gear Rising has a fucking, this eye-opening story? Play MGS2, man. You'll be blown the fuck away. Good old Metal Gear Rising music. Rattle Battle. Alright, where's my boy Rattler? He's gonna rat ya. Why is his name oh, because he's... Never mind, don't answer that. That was my fucking stupidest moment I've had in my life. Yeah, I mean, it actually does a really good job at being, a take on sequel culture, for sure. Especially when you consider, the entire premise of the fucking game just literally being, a made-up simulation of MGS1. Some wild shit. I do like its overall, I do love its overall, takes and, it touching upon, internet culture and whatnot. That is still very, I still find it to be very interesting, and I feel like what it tries to convey, it does pretty well. But I think it also does its overall, it conveying, kind of sequel expectations just as well. If not better. It's definitely such a huge part of the game that I can't deny that, how impactful and how well it's done. But I will give Kojima a lot of credit, because he definitely saw a lot of things that others at the time didn't really think upon because of, the internet age being so young back then. The internet age being so young, not many people considered, what he was saying, as much, But nowadays, you look at it and you're like, well, he did call some things. Well, that's the thing, and Metal Gear Solid 2 was made in, 2001. Because here's the thing with Metal Gear Rising, Metal Gear Rising's story continues on. There's two options, but I don't really like either option. Option 1 is we play it through my uncle's dev kit, but since PS3 emulation is kind of shit, we have to deal with PS3 emulation. Which, will either be good at some points or really bad at others. Because no matter how tanky of a PC you are, you can't fix the fact that the emulation is still not perfect. And nowhere near perfect, honestly. Or we play it through PS Now, which, I mean, again, that's also a pretty painful option. Oh, is it? Oh, that actually would be fucking sounds... If that's the case, then that actually brightens things up a lot. Because if it's one of the better games for emulation, I know my PC can handle it. It's just, PS3 emulation in general, you know how it is. It's, like, usually very wonky depending on the game. Like, Sonic Unleashed is just a fucking mess, but it doesn't help that Sega, like, never really made that game properly run, even on the systems it was fucking released for, you know? That game was never properly, like, that game was never done well, like, in the sense of making it run properly on that generation of consoles. Okay, I got this. There we go. Monkey. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I have to look into it. I mean, if it's the case, then, you know, we pretty much can, you know, make that work. Because, like I said, I don't worry about my PC, I worry about the actual games. Some games, like, work really well on PS3 emulation, you know, and then some run bad. It's just the luck of the draw, you know? So if MGS4 is one of the ones that runs really well, then we're fine. Everything else we can run very smoothly. Can't wait for Haunted Chase. And I don't remember Slime Climb being such a dickening. I don't know. I mean, the other question is do we go in game release order or chronological? That's not a problem, that's just more of like a food for talk kind of question. Because we could do chronological. We could also do game release, you know? Like the Fall Guys map kill me. Yeah. I've played all the games, so, like, I know the plot. It's just a matter of, like, what you guys would prefer. Like, I have played every fucking Metal Gear Solid game in the main series, so it's not a big deal for me, because either way I know exactly what's happening. So, it's more so just a preference of what you guys would rather watch, in what order. Alright, done with Slime Climb. The Bone Zone. Oh! It's horror month! Okay, play something that's Halloween themed. It doesn't have to be a horror game. Like, play Castlevania. That's Halloween themed. October's just another month. You literally are shitting on my favorite month. No, I'm kidding. I will say, though, October is my favorite month. Like, I don't think you guys understand how excited I get for October every year. I'm like, oh man, I get to eat candy, I get to watch horror movies, I get to play, like, Halloween-themed video games on stream. I fucking love October. Yeah, October's fucking great. Yeah? You can beat Remake on stream? Let's do it! Yo, I better be there for that one. If I'm not, I'll cry. Like, I gotta be there for Remake. It's the only one? Come on, there's no Alien. I'm playing Alien this year. No doubt. Okay, but put it this way. You don't have... Why would he want to play Resident Evil 4? Come on, bro. He wants to play Resident Evil Remake. He wants to play the good Resident Evil. He wants to play the one that's actually scary, you know? Not the action game. Yeah, it's the best if you don't like horror games in your horror franchise. Nah, I'm siding with Mecha. I don't like RE4. It's not even a fucking horror game. Yeah, exactly. If he wants to shoot zombies, I'll play Left 4 Dead. No, I'm siding with Mecha on this one. You can like RE4, but when I play Resident Evil, I want to play a horror game. Yeah, they're not even zombies in RE4. They're like fucking parasites. Get you on call? Okay, you want a VC? Okay. No, you can just hang out. You don't have to fucking say your piece and leave. You can just hang out. I actually implore you. Okay, but give me a second, because I'm going through Diddy Kong's, like, mental fucking anguish, okay? Aaron Zombies in 7. That's true. I haven't played 7. I'm just gonna tell you, like, what I've personally played in the series, Shiro. And I'm not saying, like, and I'm not judging 7, because I've heard, you know, decent things about 7. I've played 1 through 5 in Code Veronica. I've pretty much played what it was considered, like, the original, like, end for the series, I guess. Because 5, like, you know, 5, like, you know, ends a lot, like, what's the word I'm looking for? 5, like, ties up a lot of loose ends, you know? So, I haven't played a game in the series since 5. I mean, I'm not big on FPSs. I mean, listen, me personally, I would give 7 and 8 a shot. Like, I want to try them. I don't want to try 6, because it's Resident Evil 6. Fuck that. You need to play this game. Do you remember Donkey Kong Country 2? Here's Cudgel's brother, here's, Clubba's brother, Cudgel. It's basically this, he's basically just a boss fight version of Clubba. Eventually, he does that. He drops a TNT barrel. I'm pretty sure you can assume what you do with that. You don't drop it like I do, though. You don't do what I did. Okay, hold up. We got this, gamers. We got this, gamers. Come on. There we go. I will say, I also do not like RE4 very much, but I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that I was not, kind of, castrated for that. I mean, you know, Mecha and I do respect each other. We do respect others' opinions. You know? All things considered, we do. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay, where the fuck is this guy? This boss is a lot easier than I remember, actually. He reminds me a lot of K. Rool's boss fight in DKC 1 with the when he does, like, the bouncing technique. But easier, obviously. And done. Alright, we killed Clubba's brother. Do you think Clubba is upset that we killed his brother? Or do you think he doesn't like his brother very much? I mean, his brother's fucking dead, guys. We killed him. Oh, I love Crazy Kremlin. Crazy Kremlin is such a good... I've never seen a world that combines honey and beehive theme with a carnival. And it works so fucking well. Nah. Clubba don't give a fuck! He just wants his money, bro. He doesn't give a fuck about his brother. Fucking skill issue, you know? Okay, why does the music for this fucking B stage go so hard, by the way? This music sounds like something you'd hear in, like, a fucking anime when, like, the main character... Like, when it hits. It's like something you hear the main character, like, running as he, like, knows somebody that he loves is about to get shanked or something. I fucking hate the porcupines. Shit's kind of like this shit is so goes so hard, and I'm just like, but why though? I mean, I'm not complaining, but Jesus Christ, David Wise, it's a beehive. Here, nice. All right, let's get Squitter, my boy. Listen to this. Listen to this shit. Like, does this have any reason to go so hard? Okay, it's fine. I don't actually have to do this with Squitter, but like, you know when you like get to a point where like I have to do this? That's at the point I'm at, so. Like, there's a 99% chance Elden Ring will win Game of the Year, and yeah, like, that's just how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect any less because I just know how the Game Awards is. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it, I'm just saying I know how the Game Awards is at the same time, like... Okay, hold up. Oh yeah, dude. Definitely give him some, definitely give him some hot snow cones, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, come here. Also, these bees in the background. The bees I'm okay with. These, like, fucking little egg sacs, those are disgusting to me. Okay. Shoot. 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 Give him the spin cycle! The spin cycle! Every time I hear the spin cycle now, I think of what Sonic fans fucking called that one power-up. The Psy-Loop. They called it the spin cycle. And everybody's like, dude, it's not a fucking washing machine. Alright. I got my hard-earned extra life. Fuck. My D-pad's definitely getting a little loose, unfortunately. How do you tighten a D-pad? How do I make my D-pad tighter again? If that's even the correct term. Hey, Black! You missed the Resident Evil 4 talk. Mecha came in, talked about Resident Evil 4, and then he left. Whee! I fucking love this level, dude. This level fucks. Whee! So yeah, the barrel stages, or the minecart stages are gone, but in their place are roller coaster stages. So, is it truly a loss? Let's be real. Hey, fuck you. Whee! I love the fucking children screaming you can hear in the background. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, Master Shoes, sir, they're so thick. I'm stuck in the spin cycle. I love it. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, I scratched my head. Biggest mistake. I scratched my head and I shouldn't have. My head was itchy. Okay. I just showered. Why is my head itchy? Okay. Nope. Nope. Yeah, if you don't hold forward, you're just fucking dead, so... Jesus Christ, Shiro! Did you just come up with that on the spot? Ooh, the short hop! Okay, that was fucking dumb as hell! Nice. No. No. Oh my god. That's art right there. Shit. That's fine. Shouldn't be a big deal. Ooh! Oh, that was a close one. What was the RE4 talk about? Oh, I don't know if you want to know. I hate this fucking... Okay. OJ would be fun, dude. I miss OJ. I don't want patience. I just want to run. I don't want patience. I just want to be free. How do you guys feel that he's like literally choking out his fucking babies? Or she? Using them as fucking projectiles. Space pinball! Yeah, that's fucking lit. I'm proud of you, Black. Don't give up on your dreams. Is there ass in their mouth? Yeah, we don't judge the biology in fucking Donkey Kong. Think about it. How else is this bird shooting eggs out of its mouth? Never really thought about that. It's just now when you brought that up. Like, its ass has to be where its mouth is. I believe in you, Black. You got this. Oh my god, I wanted to fly and I didn't. Okay, I'm a little scared. I've gotten so far so many times. Okay. Okay, I was checking chat. Don't check chat. Checking chat is not going to help you right now. You must solve this on your own endeavors. Monkey! 4, 5... Freedom! Shit out of your mouth! Shit out of your mouth! Oh, I'm shitting out of my mouth! Shit out of your mouth! Fuck you, vultures! Oh, I didn't hit him. That's fine. He's a pussy. 3. 3 and then freedom. And then the laughing guys. easy. Rickety Rage. Or Rickety Race. We did it. Okay, I have to beat everybody now in a race. Alright, it's like Ridge Racer, but if we were playing as a monkey. Which is pretty fucking lit, honestly. Ooh. Okay, fuck you. Oh, the snipe! You know, I should be slowing down, but fuck that. Fucking coming for you. Oh, you know you're supposed to not... You know, you're not technically supposed to hold right the whole fucking race because you go too fast, but, you know. Why wouldn't we? The new Speed Racer looks the new Speed Racer one looks crazy. And I don't even know where Diddy was. Was Jet the Hawk a villain? Can I kill Jet the Hawk? He was kind of annoying. Don't tell Mecha. He was a villain at one point. Oh god, Black! Okay, I'll think of somebody else. This one's really hard. Like, I'd pick Infinite, but he gets a very he gets an actual satisfying death of sucking dick. Yeah, that's true. Get the fuck out of here, you ugly little blue rodent. You ugly little rodent. Shit. Ow. Go, be free! Destroy them all. Alright, what's your answer? Give me your answer. I'm ready. Who is the most detestable villain in Dawson's eyes? Gruntilda! Yeah, you don't like her fucking rhyming? Oh, fuck this guy. Ow. I literally just killed my partner. Alright, well, skill issue. Yeah, see, this game makes you do fucking things that DKC wouldn't even imagine. fucking barrel hopping. Yo, Clubba, let me through, bro. Oh, I have enough. Alright, we'll pay him at the end. Yeah, that's the thing too, Joy-Con drift. That's my one, like, regret of buying a Switch Lite. Because you can't actually replace the controllers, right? Because the Joy-Cons are built in. So, like, I experience drift sometimes, and I'm just like, I can't do anything to fix this. Like, I would actually have to, like, physically fix this. I can't just buy a new controller, you know? Okay. Wait here. Hopefully we can get up in time. We got it. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally save so many fucking hours if they just made a regular-ass control stick, but, you know, Nintendo. Certified Nintendo moment. Like, plastic's fucking fine, dude. Works for, like, so many other consoles, you know? Alright, that doesn't actually matter, like, at all. At least Rambi actually gets some time to shine in this game. In DKC1, he was definitely just an afterthought. He just exists. Nice. Monkey. What was that? Oh, Rambi Rumble. Okay, Boston. Okay, hit the penis. His penis. Projectiles. Fly away. It is penis. It is penis. Alright, come on. Oh, you fucking pussy. Come on. Give me chip. Yo, Toho looking nuts, dude. Toho Marathon looking crazy. Oh no, now he's a tiny bee. Not the bees! Dude, this is the hardest part of the fight. The little bee. The little bee that could. More bees! Not the bees! Oh, I didn't save state at the right spot. Okay, we'll do his level over, it's fine. This level's fucking lit. ghosts look like this. I'll take a look in a second. Raising Grandma. You know, it's better. You're better off just not fucking changing angles with Dixie when you're gonna throw things. Just throw things in one fucking, like, just one perpendicular, like, angle. And leave it at that. Oh, thank fuck. Oh! Dude, those were, like, literally slowly disappearing, and that shit was horrifying. Oh my god! Sheesh! That's gonna disappear. Wait a second. Patience is a virtue, my friend. Yeah. Okay. Haunted Hall, that's it. Peep the picture, yes. Shall. Comment before anyone was supposed to jump, and I started laughing to myself. God damn it! Okay, no, that is not the goalie from Mario Strikers. I guess it's like a dead version of him. It's like a dead ghost version of him. Casper. Casper would have been genius, actually. That would have been very tongue-in-cheek. I like that. Cackle. The dead goalie from Mario Strikers. Okay. Mecha's the only one that can break me in serious moments. That's fine, we can lose Diddy. We still have more than enough time. See, we get him right back. Okay. Here we gotta be particular. That we don't touch any minus barrels. Because if we lose time, we lose a monkey. That's okay. Okay. Plus. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Skill issue. Okay, but did the goalie die? Yes. Well, see, the thing, Mecha, is that the critters are an entire race. So, yes, it is plausible one of them died and became a ghost. Yes, this game did come out before Mario Strike. They're very aware of it existing because till this day, Cranky only has negative comments about Mario, so why else would he hate Mario if he doesn't just hate him because he's Mario, like, he hates him because in the lore he abused him, you know?
Smoge, man.
I mean, DK Jr., which is the modern-day Donkey Kong, seems kind of indifferent to Mario, but I don't know. I mean, he literally saved his own father from being abused, so you think he would actually give a fuck, but, you know, he still goes kart racing with Mario and shit. You've never seen Cranky Kong go kart racing with Mario. That's all I'm gonna say.
Smartest piece of shit, man.
I also think it's hysterical that Cranky's, like, really, like, fucking salty towards DK, but he's, like, nice towards Diddy for some reason. Like, his own son, he's, like, very critical. He's like, oh, you could've did that better, you know? But then with
Sounds
Diddy...
like an Asian dad.
Yeah, is that the Asian dad mindset? Is that the grind set?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you could've did better. But then Diddy, who's like, you know, like... Diddy would be his grandson, yeah. He's like...
It's like, A? Why not A+, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, exactly. That's basically the relationship. And then Diddy, his grandson, he's just like, you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
That's fucked up.
Cranky PTSD simulator. Dude, it's coming to Nintendo Switch. Also, does this look like Amogus to you, or is it just me?
What?
These bananas.
It does.
Boom, 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 boom.
Can't escape it.
You can't, dude. Amogus was even in Donkey Kong Country 2. How do you escape it?
They foresaw it.
They foresaw the prophecy. Okay. Now, obviously, like each Donkey Kong Country game, I was saying earlier, but both Kongs control differently. So Diddy is pretty standard. He plays the exact same he did in the first game, where he was the go-to character, because Donkey Kong was just way too fucking heavy. Like, seriously, holy fuck. He was not made for a platformer. He's definitely there because he's Donkey Kong, you know? And then Dixie's like an improved Diddy. She can like hover in the air. She's definitely like the easier character to play as, I would say.
Dixie? That's her name?
Yeah, Dixie. Yeah, that's Diddy Kong's girlfriend. Yeah, he has a girlfriend.
Is it because his Dixie's enormous?
Fuck, is Diddy's Dixie enormous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that why?
That's it. You got it. I mean, listen. Diddy's got more girlfriends than, like, most Smashers, so that's pretty impressive. So maybe that's why Smashers hate him, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I kind of alternate between the two, depending on, like, what scenario I feel fits the one better. Like, in that scenario where the wind is pushing you, I'm like, you know what? This platforming would be a lot easier if I could just float in the air for a few minutes. And that's where Dixie comes in. It was pretty good art. Yeah, it was your homie. It was your homie and Fauna.
Oh, listen. I'm sure she would appreciate me being like, God damn, that's some good ass art of you. And she'd be like, I know.
Dear Fauna read one of her fanfictions on stream.
Wild.
I was like, this is it. This is amazing. But yeah, you still gotta pick.
Okay.
When you horny on main.
See, the really good, the villains I would want to kill, if I want to kill the villain, they're probably like a really bad villain, to be honest.
People were naming horrible villains, like technically horrible villains. I was like, nah, I'd keep them alive. So he was like Black. Black was like Albert Wesker. Like, he literally wants to commit genocide. I'm like, yeah, but he's like cool looking. Like, look at his sunglasses, bro.
No, maybe not. I couldn't say I would kill Eggman. I like Eggman too much.
Right? Come on, he's the boy.
And hearing my boy Mike Pollock's voice, I'd be like, "Aye."
Could you imagine? You're literally gonna hear yourself murdering Mike Pollock. He's gonna be like,
Well, you know what? Maybe after Sonic Frontiers, that will change. Maybe I'll be like, you know what? I'm down to fucking kill Eggman. You fucking piece of shit.
they said he's really fucking unhinged, so.
Maybe I'm down.
I know. I heard he's like, from what we've heard, he's gonna be pretty fucked up in this game, so. I'm down with that, by the way, like.
What would I kill? Video game villains?
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, I guess I'd kill Bowser because I don't fucking care about him.
Yeah, but he always comes back to life anyway. That's like a wasted
Yeah.
tech.
I mean,
That's true.
okay, sure. I don't know. Fuck. I'll just say Bowser because I don't have a better one. Ones I'd be friends with.
Yeah, but what about JRPG villains? Is there any JRPG villains you hate?
No, because I think most JRPG villains are really fucking good, and I sympathize with them.
Yeah. Do you sympathize with fucking Kefka?
I didn't play that game, so.
Alright, he's a horrible person, but I wouldn't kill him because he's fucking amazing.
I hear his laugh. I'm gonna be like, alright.
Yeah. How can you kill him when you hear that?
JRPG villains.
I think I got the checkpoint, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we did. Pog.
I don't even know, man. I guess kill Xehanort, because he fucking sucks.
Does he? Well, yeah, he ended up being disappointing, right? What did
I mean, he was okay, but I don't know. Xehanort did a lot of things to my boy Ventus.
Don't
Very
worry,
fucking smudge.
Kefka's just slightly insane. You're just a smidge.
Sure, yeah, I'll say I kill Xehanort, and then villain I'd be friends with. Can I say? Can I say my boy Hades from Final Fantasy XIV online?
Final Fantasy, yeah, isn't that the one that like everybody like really likes?
Yeah. So essentially, his whole story. And I'm not. Okay. I mean, spoilers. But
Yeah,
you're not. I don't
spoiling.
think. I'm not sure if you're gonna play it.
I'm not into MMOs.
Yeah. So essentially, Hades or Emmet Selleck is his name.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's part of a race of people called the Ashians.
Okay.
And they were like the previous inhabitants of the planet before essentially the end of the world happened and a bunch of shit happened and they essentially like died out. But they became like sundered is what they're called. So they became like impure and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like angels falling from heaven and becoming, you know, like devils and stuff like that. They were just became corrupted in one way or another.
In my defense, I presumed that Squitter's trajectory could have made it so he could have walked onto the next platform.
Yeah.
He was fine during the... Plus completion needs 102%. Oh yeah, completing this game is a fucking nightmare. Like, getting 100% in this game is a fucking nightmare. I only do regular runs this game. I don't 100% this game. I love this game, one of my favorite games ever, but I do not find the same joy from 100%ing it.
We just stream Persona next week. What are you doing next week?
Is next week October yet? No, I mean, I'm downstream before October. Fuck October. You know what I'm saying?
We have one more week of September left.
Okay, then we just fucking stream it, like, during the week. Fuck October. Why we gotta wait, you know?
That's true.
You're down to join me.
I'm saying you can still stream it during October.
Yeah. You're down to join me, by the way, like, during my, like, my horror game, streams.
Well, if you're playing Alien Isolation, then I really
yeah. I kind of expected you'd be there. That kind of felt like a us thing.
You want to try playing Dead by Daylight?
Is that the one with the NFTs?
No.
Are you sure? Is that not the one that
They did, and then they rolled it back to like, I'm good, man.
I'm good. No, I don't play video games that have NFTs or had NFTs.
Wait, but Sonic's about to have it soon. Oh.
Shut the fuck up!
I literally asked Oshima to do it, and he's like, okay. And he sent me a
did
DM
not
after he's like, okay. He sent me a DM. He's like, yeah, okay,
can I prove?
No leaks. Sorry.
I don't know. I have to see the gameplay. I'd be down. I just have to see what it like plays like.
You haven't seen Niji Sanji play?
I know there was collabs. It's kind of like the Friday the 13th game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I know what I'm getting into.
But you can play as Nemesis from Resident Evil and Wesker.
Oh, dude. Okay. Now you've enticed me.
I can ask Connie to teach us to play. She's really good.
I'm down. If I get to play as Albert Wesker.
You think he's hot?
Dude, Wesker? Fuck yeah, he's hot. Are you kidding me?
Isn't he fucking literally mentally insane?
Does that stop you from liking fucking Red Arc? No.
I didn't like her. I'm just saying I could fix her.
Yeah, well, I don't want to fix Wesker. He's fine the way he is.
He's fine being fucking mentally ill.
He's fine being like a genocidal maniac.
Oh my god.
Okay, but
what about Nemesis though?
I mean, Nemesis is cool. I'd play as Nemesis. I mean, that's definitely the more fitting. I mean, Wesker could be scary, but he's not, Nemesis scary. I just literally walked under that cannonball. I love you, Squitter.
Yeah,
This is the only spider I've ever loved.
I've also just wanted to try Dead by Daylight for a while now.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna do RE2, RE3, Silent Hill, some Ghosts and Goblins games, because
Let me do remake.
Of course.
I'm finally gonna beat it this year. I swear.
Did you hear what I said? We're gonna do more Ghosts and Goblins this year.
Oh god.
You ready to see my sanity break again? Holy fuck! If I didn't just try to make the leap of faith, I would have died. Okay.
Time to do Blue Field.
What's that?
Or whatever the fuck it is. The thing that inspired Demon Souls. Isn't that what it's called?
What do you mean? Oh!
Am I fucking tripping?
You mean Kingsfield?
Kingsfield, yeah.
I will fucking play Kingsfield. Oh, I've been wanting to play Kingsfield. You know what?
Isn't that game like kind of horror themed?
Yeah. Oh no, dude, it's fucking horrifying. That's like genuinely fucking scary too. It's very uncanny valley like creepiness, I would say. Kingsfield's fucking weird, man.
Ooh, these textures are weird.
That's what I'm saying. Can't be touched by humans. Until one day, the Kremlin crew, which is, the critters and all the other crocodiles, decide that they want to inhabit this island, and a giant war strikes out because of it. Basically, this war literally leaves people mangled. Do you know why Funky never takes off his sunglasses? It's apparently because he only has one eye, according to the creators. He lost one of his eyes in the Great Kong War, and that's why he always wears sunglasses.
That's fucking insane!
Yeah. He literally had his eye gouged out in the Great Kong War. So, it was this horrific war. I mean, literally people died. Apparently, Donkey Kong Jr., which is now Donkey Kong of today, there was Funky Kong is his brother, but apparently there was a third brother. The third brother, who was the oldest, died in the Great Kong War. He was murdered by K. Rool himself. Which is another harboring reason why they're enemies with K. Rool. Because he murdered his brother. Yeah, I'm fucking serious, dude. Nintendo had no idea. They just wrote this shit. Like, British people just sat down and was like, dude, don't tell Nintendo. Let's just fucking do it. And they did. It's in the lore. Okay, we killed him. He explodes! I forgot he fucking explodes! Holy fuck, we just murdered a ghost. And then they're chained and shaved, and Mario kills them. He has to put them out of their misery. Super Nintendo era was very different.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, Super Nintendo era didn't give a fuck, man. When the DK lore gets too real, yeah. Yeah, like, Funky actually talks about the great... It's also the reason why Funky is so... Oh, here he's on guard. It's also the reason why Funky Kong is so good with weaponry. Is because he was the weapons specialist during the Great Kong War. Which is why in Donkey Kong 64, you go to him to buy weapons. The weapons were originally supposed to be real guns until Miyamoto said, okay, we can't have real guns in a Donkey Kong game. Like, in the original builds, Donkey Kong just, like, had a shotgun. The music
I hate how fucking Joker looks in the original. It looks so fucking creepy.
Yeah, he's perfect. Wait till you see him again.
I'm good.
One day. One day you'll see him. You know, I just keep sucking dick. I'm like fucking Jeff Cayley at the Game Awards. I'm just put my knee pads on and you know?
Jesus Christ.
What if Kirby's lore was made to help Sakurai cope? Yeah, but Sakurai was gone by the time Kirby lore got dark. He only made like the first 3 games and then he was out. And then he made Air Ride. So Kirby's like dark lore didn't actually come until Dreamland 3, which is where he was no longer the director. Superstar doesn't really have dark lore, and I guess Adventure isn't really dark either. It's just, oh, there's a nightmare in Dreamland and you fight the nightmare. Like, it's not like some eldritch fallen god abomination, you know? I think the Kirby series really started to get dark after Sakurai left, believe it or not.
What the fuck, Sakurai?
You know, he did want Kirby to rival Mario, so he probably was just trying to make like a kiddie like mindset for the like game lore. Because the first few Kirby games lore is like really simple. It's like nothing complex. And then by Dreamland 3, it's like, but what if? What if we had Samus Aran and the fallen angel Lucifer appear in the same game? But yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Samus literally is in that fucking game. So I guess Metroid and Kirby... Although it's always been implied that Kirby, Metroid, and Star Fox all exist in the same universe, as well as F-Zero, so...
It really?
Yeah. It's been implied a lot of times throughout their games. They've never like directly came in contact outside of Samus meeting Kirby in Dreamland 3. But it's always been implied that they all exist in the same universe. Like, for example, at the end of Star Fox Command, I think that was the DS one, one of the multiple endings is that Fox and F-Zero retire from being pilots and they become F-Zero racers. Another one is that James McCloud, Fox's father, was actually reincarnated as an F-Zero racer named James McCloud, who flies vehicle.
Oh, I've
very
seen
similar
that.
to the
I've
Arwing.
actually seen that.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Oh my god, look at this swordfish boy. I love him.
Yeah, yeah, he's adorable. I love him. I love Ngard. But yeah,
He's my favorite.
he's my boy. I love him.
Look at him, he's so happy.
Look at him. He's just living his life.
Wish I could be like that.
Oh, now he's dead.
Smosh. Oh, Smosh. Anyways, yeah. I remember hearing about James McCloud in F-Zero.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is this guy in F-Zero?
Yep, because after he was killed by Andros, he was reincarnated, and he became a race car driver.
Oh man, reincarnated in F-Zero? That's tough, man.
He wasn't even reincarnated as a pilot.
Being reincarnated into a shit racing game. Holy fuck. This wind part looks so fucking hard.
It's hard. Oh.
Oh wait, didn't you hit the barrel with the stars on them?
Oh, did I?
You
I'm
did.
literally... Dude, I'm literally...
It's the white one, right?
Yeah. It has white stars on it.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
hitting
I
it.
am literally just fucking, what's the word?
Autopiloting.
Yeah, I'm just autopiloting.
I
Until
was like, didn't you hit a checkpoint? Why you don't gotta restart from the beginning?
until I beat level, brain no worky. That's just how my logic works. Yeah, DKC2. I think DKC1 is at least a bit more forgiving towards beginners because you get so many lives thrown at you. You get so many fucking lives thrown at you.
Wait, Black. DX like just came out. right? I thought DX only just came out. That's why we didn't
The
play.
newest version did, right?
Oh, wait.
There
DX
might
has
have been
been
an
out?
older version, but I don't. It's not the version with the new characters.
Wait, fuck it, Black. I'm down to play.
Oh,
Riders in
Riders in
general?
general.
Oh my god! Fuck, you're right. Black, I think you missed it. I was playing Riders on my stream during Sonic Month.
There's the checkpoint.
Oh.
It stings. It's
It stings
hard.
like the bees.
It hurt. This game's hard, I will say.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, because I don't think I could ever play this game and have my sanity intact.
You can
I
play-
will say, I'll give almost all the games that you play a try, but this I don't think I could play this game.
You could probably play DKC1. DKC1 is a lot more accessible because it was purposely made with the thought in mind of like trying to appeal new people to a franchise. Because like it was trying to bring Donkey Kong back, right? So its difficulty is like fairly moderate, I would say. It's not very hard. It was a very good game that was just like, the appeal was like, oh, we're trying to bring DK back, you know? This game, on the other hand, the appeal, it was made for people who, like, were really good at the first game. Like, it was literally made for, like, elite Donkey Kong Country players. Like, the people that fucking lived and breathed Donkey Kong Country, so... This is
Elites, like, from Halo?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, how I would...
Oh god, the camera.
The camera. Okay, I gotta jump up here to get the camera to start. Okay. I would say this game is, like, really a game you only play if you, like, really enjoyed the first one and you're, like, got really good at it. Or if you didn't think the first one was hard enough, then, you know. If you thought the first one was easy, then it's like, oh, well, do I have a game for you? This is usually considered the best game in the series, though. This is a very beloved game. And I mean, rightfully so. The level design's crafted very well. It's just very hard at the same time. Okay. See, if I hold up, I go faster. And if I hold down, I go slower.
It's a beloved, like, Resident Evil 4.
I'm good, man.
Just kidding.
Okay.
We're not gonna talk about that anymore. You did it.
We spelled NG.
Now save state again.
Look at that little dude down there. Oh, we absolutely are. Hold up, I want to go to Kong College real quick. Hello! Oh, here's another piece of lore. So, this is Donkey Kong, like, the Donkey Kong nowadays mother, Cranky Kong's wife, right? Wrinkly Kong. So, at some point in between Donkey Kong Country 3 and Donkey Kong 64, she actually dies. And in DK64, you can find her ghost. And you can actually read, a manuscript of her funeral in the game.
What?
Yes! Like, you can read her eulogy in the game. I'm fucking serious.
What the fuck?
And you can
What
find her
system
ghost.
is this for?
This was Super Nintendo.
Oh.
And then in the N64 era, she's dead. And you can find and actually talk to her ghost. Oh, Castle Crush! This is a good level.
Wait, why does she
Oh no,
die?
this is a bad level. What's up?
Why does she die?
It's unsaid. Probably of old age. I mean, they are old Kongs. Her and Cranky.
Kong Delac arrest.
Kong Delac arrest. It's fucked, right, Dawson? Yeah, she literally just fucking dies. Like, they don't say why. She probably just, like, dies of a heart attack or some shit because she's old. Which I find hilarious because Cranky Kong is still alive. Like, till this day, he is not dead. But his wife died.
Oh my god, they're like Giga Chad enemy.
Yo, that's the motherfucking goalie from Mario Strikers. Oh fuck this level? Oh my god, this level. This level is literally you go up and you hope that these enemies don't hit you and that they eventually get crushed by the platform and these walls meeting. It's because Cranky is cranky, it's true.
Don't go for that.
Oh, are you kidding me? Of course I do. His hatred keeps him alive. His hatred for Mario is what consumes him. Okay. Singers.
Can you not kill these bees?
No, they're invincible. Unless you kill them with Rambi, which is an animal buddy who's a rhino. Cartwheel. Porcupines can only be killed by cartwheel. These guys can only be killed by jumping.
Oh yeah. Have you ever wanted a pet hedgehog?
Yes. Yes,
Did
I
you
have.
know that they roll around in their own shit and cum?
I've heard about that, actually.
That's why you have to watch them constantly.
It's a reason I've held off from getting one. Also, now we took a shortcut, so we just have to wait for the platform to catch up. Look at this guy! Oh my god, look at the slowdown. That's actually slowdown. Like, I'm using Beast Nest, which runs the game at accurate, with accurate hardware. So, if you play this on, like, a normal emulator, it wouldn't slow down there. But since we're playing it on an accurate SNES emulation, emulator, it slows down there because on the actual SNES, it slows down, basically. The reason I play it is because a lot of textures and graphics are actually lost on a lot of emulation tools. So Beast Nest makes it so all of those are brought back to their original glory, basically.
Beast Nest, like these bees you're fucking trying to avoid right now?
Beast Nest, yeah. Beast Nest was really cool. Unfortunately, it will never be updated again because the creator died. But it's very ahead of its time. And it was last updated in 2018, and it's still well ahead of every other SNES emulator. So, his genius pretty much died with him, the guy who created this emulator. Unfortunately.
Smooch.
Yeah. He knew how to literally completely accurately represent SNES. And it's pretty crazy. Also, get the fuck out of here, Avast. Cranky gave her an aneurysm. I knew it. Cranky's got a Giga Chad wiener.
Yeah, like me.
What? Yeah, like you?
What?
Oh, vultures! I hear Diddy! Where are you? I'ma get you out of there! Avast!
No! Oh! Wait, don't reload your save.
Avast sucks fucking cock! I spend $80 a year so it can break my shit!
Oh, that's right. You actually use paid Avast.
Yeah, I do. Because I want my computer to be safe, and I'm dumb. I'm literally about to punch the CEO of Avast in the fucking face. Fucking Canadians.
Is he Canadian?
Yeah, Avast is Canadian. Fucking Canadians.
Imagine wanting to be Canadian.
I do, every day. What was I talking about before Avast fucking shit pumped me? Oh, I wanted to say, so a while back you were talking about when I was playing DKC and you were like, this was on the Super Nintendo, like it could render, like such things. The reason the Super Nintendo could actually render such things like Donkey Kong Country. Now, a thing about Donkey Kong Country is everything you see on the screen was a 3D model at some point that was compressed back into a 2D sprite. There's a fun fact for you, by the way. This game was fully fucking 3D, but the SNES just couldn't handle that. So they compressed everything back into a 2D sprite. Till this day, by the way, fans are still looking for those decompressed sprites because they want to remake TKC 1 and 2. But, like, in actual with the original fucking 3D models, because imagine how insanely cool that would look. But, the reason this game runs so well is because of stuff like the Mode 7 and FX chips, which were specifically created for games like Donkey Kong Country and Star Fox, which could take complete use of their capabilities. Essentially, it wasn't the actual SNES hardware that carried this game, it was the cartridge's hardware within it. They would work hand in hand, and the SNES cartridge would, like, overcome the console's limitations.
Interesting.
Yep. It's an interesting fact. Wow. Also, if you don't cartwheel there, you die because you're not fast enough. You gain a lot of momentum for cartwheeling with Diddy, I will say. It's like pretty ridiculous. This man fucking zooms. Okay, can't cartwheel him. Can cartwheel him. Can't cartwheel him. I was trying to jump. That's fine. He's dead. He's not even gonna fucking bother us. Bye.
Selena and Pomo were using each other's models.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright, see, easy level. Would have been easier had Avast not been a little dick licker, but, you know, can't win it all. Look at this guy, this is Clapper. Is he, don't you think he's a good boy?
He is.
Look at him.
Oh my god. Fucking Selene with Pomu's voice is so fucking cursed.
Think about it, in an alternate universe, they actually won those auditions instead and became Pomu and Selene.
Oh, good.
It's an alternate universe where they're actually the opposite. Give me my nanas. My naners. My bananas. Oh, I can't touch this motherfucker. He's too strong for me. They're too swole. The Giga Chad Kremlings. Yeah, and of course
that's the goalies from Mario Strikers after they got fucking Super Strike.
After fucking Gronk introduced them to steroids.
Yeah. Fucking Gronk. Wow, that was the level already?
Yeah, but that was an easy one. In comparison.
I'd save.
I hold up. Okay, I'm ready. I'm saving now. I don't like losing. I'm a loser. I can't wait till the fucking level with Squeaks, where we have to race Squawks' evil brother, Squeaks. I think his name's Squeaks. I don't fucking remember. He's like a fucking dumb bird. He's like evil. Okay, I need to focus. I will take that, thank you very much. That's my monkey. I will take that monkey. Silly monkey. Oh, good, we're safe. Silly monkey. Silly monkey. Oh, fuck. Okay, bees. Bees. Skill issue! Skill issue! Okay. We're fine. You should go to bed, by the way, if you're tired. Don't stay up. What?
We stay in. You're at the end. You're almost at the end.
Oh, I should have waited. I actually should have went. But I was a little bitch.
You gotta go right when they pass back. Now go. Now go.
Vulture. Okay, bees. You have to be very careful here. Get it? You have to be very careful. Alright, now it should come from that one. Okay. Oh, I'm a fucking master of disguise. Ah, bee! Okay, that's fine. There's another monkey in here. Monkey, 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 monkey! Jump, 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 jump. Hey! Fuck you! You fucking crocodile in a barrel? That doesn't even make any sense. That one tries to steal lives. He's bad. You made more progress on your Overwatch achievements, Black? How's it? How far are you?
Yo, Black, you should hop on Gundam Evolution. Oh yeah, mate. Nah, I'm Steve Irwin, back from the dead.
Fuck. It's fucked up. So, do you know my dumbass sat here and literally went, why is this guy called Rattler? He's a snake. And then I immediately realized why he was called Rattler, and I was like, don't answer that.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Mate, are you daft? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm not very smart. I'm not very... Me don't fit. I can tie my shoelaces.
You have a kangaroo brain, mate.
This guy bounces like a... You know what? I'm surprised there's no kangaroo in the Donkey Kong Country games. Like, where's my...
Did you see Niji AU finally did a collab?
Fuck yeah, dude. I was watching some of it. The illustrious collab finally happened.
Yeah, seeing Hada. Oh.
Hada. I love Hada. Okay. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, Squawks.
It's lit, mate.
I wish Squawks fucking...
Oh, shit.
I wish Squawks died of fucking Lou Gehrig's disease. I hate this fucking thing.
Look at this little birdie, mate.
He's fucking...
He's a beauty.
Dude, you notice he shoots eggs out of his mouth? Implying that his asshole... His asshole is in his mouth, apparently.
I mean, it's like Birdo, right?
Yeah, that's true. But Birdo at least, like, isn't a bird, right? Birdo's just, like, a fucking weird thing. Like...
Yeah, she's just a wannabe bird, a bird cosplayer.
Yeah, bird cosplayer. Like, she's like a dinosaur thing, right? Whereas this is a fucking parrot, like...
Hey man, don't you know the evolution? Birds became dinosaurs, dinosaurs became birds.
That's true. Maybe it happened during the Great Kong War, you know?
The mass extinction and evolution of the dinosaurs?
I was gonna say chemical mutation so that they would shit eggs out of their mouth, but maybe.
What, fucking nuclear warfare?
Yes. Nothing. It's literally just made so that they can have more bodies on the field and more weapons. Its prototype was actually used for mobbed crowds where it would shoot water at people to make them go the fuck away. If you remember in Gundam The Origin when they had a riot and they literally were water hosing everybody.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. That was its prototype.
The gun tank in Evolution is pretty fucking awful.
Oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's like putting a standard gem in...
Okay, so in canon, is the Unicorn Gundam the strongest mobile suit in UC?
Yes.
It is? It's like the final form of the Gundam, right?
Yes, it is the ultimate form. It is basically the master design of the Gundam.
The apex of the Gundam.
Yeah, they should have just called it the Apex Gundam, but that doesn't sound as cool. The flying croc. Oh man, you ever have a big flying croc fly by?
Suck my croc.
Oh yeah, dude. Suck my croc till she squitter.
She donkey on my Kong till she country. Or till I country.
I shouldn't have been funny, but it was for me. Oh, Screech! Okay, save state right before the race, but we'll do it again. The main, the actual, context behind this song is supposed to be, according to David Wise, the composer of this soundtrack, is he envisioned this song when making this song about Diddy kind of doubting himself on his journey, if he could truly fill the roles of his role model, fill the shoes that his role model left behind.
Mm-hmm.
If he could truly, take the mantle that Donkey Kong created and honestly live up to those expectations. To not only, himself, but to everyone else. And if
you
he
know what?
can
I always got that. I honestly kind of got that feeling whenever I heard this song.
Yeah.
Feels like a very Like almost like a triumphant song.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's...
safe.
I want to get... Okay, actually, let's do the race again, because I accidentally loaded a save state. That's fine.
Egons. Okay, anyways. What was I saying?
You were talking about the Sega design, and how it's Egon,
Yeah,
so we're not
like
gonna be able to
the
see
Sega
it.
arcades, it's pretty smooch. Do they have none? They still have the Sega building though, no?
Yeah, they still have the Sega building, so we can go there, and I can
Yeah,
pop.
we'll go there.
Yeah, they still have the one. They still have the main one with the big Sonic statue outside.
Oh, they have an arcade at the top floor or something like that?
Yes. I want to
there
go
you
to
go.
the place Connor went, where it's only Korean games.
Oh, there's a ton of places like that.
Dude, that sounds so lit!
Are you good at crane games?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video where he was with Chris Broad?
I don't think I saw that. Fuck, I want to see that now.
And Chris, he spent like fucking all his entire budget, like $500 to try to fucking get a Curious George plushie. And
Why?
he fucking failed.
Why? Because Connor's a monkey.
I don't know. This fucking Chris is dumb as fuck.
Yo, you're telling me you wouldn't? Actually, you know
No,
what?
I would.
Yeah, exactly. Don't talk if you don't know. Don't talk if you don't know!
So what were you saying? You were gonna what?
I actually forgot. I was talking about Donkey Kong, but I don't remember. I think what I'm gonna do, there's a special, like, opening cutscene depending on what character you start the final boss fight with, and I don't want Dixie's special opening. I want Diddy's. Because this is his game! You know? I want his, special, like, opening animation or whatever. You know? Why the bananas baited? Oh no, the bananas didn't bait me. The bananas didn't lie. I'm just fucking dumb. Can we talk about... Alright, now that the children are asleep, we have 5 viewers. Now that the children are asleep, let's talk about One Piece spoilers. Nobody's awake to talk about those.
I can fix her. That's all I'll say.
Do you realize that that character has been literally speculated since Alabasta? Because they referenced Dr. Vegapunk in Alabasta, and then they just kept hyping up this character for years and years, where they would reference... They kept referring to them as a he, interestingly enough. And they just kept referencing them and hyping them up, and they showed like a silhouette of them, which, you know, in usual Oda fashion, by the way, the silhouette does not match the actual character, which is hilarious. That's just a fucking trend he does for some reason. And then...
Well, maybe it was meant to be a guy, and then Oda's like, you know what, I want to draw it.
That's true. Yeah, Oda, let's make... well, theory is maybe because Vegapunk's this genius scientist, maybe his original body, like, died, and he was able to implant his memory, you know, like, into, like a...
That's why you like the character. Yeah.
If that's the case, lit! Lit! Dude,
Alright,
literally,
save state, please.
Dr. Wily, but Dr. Wily wanted titties, I'm down.
Oh my god.
I'm down! Where'd you actually
I told you.
You're not a Selen member. I refuse to believe you actually paid for Selen.
Tomo being amazed at Selen's booba is the funniest shit I've seen.
Hell yeah. Based. Okay, final boss time. Oh my god, he literally shoots Donkey Kong!
Smooch.
Shoot again.
We're in chat.
Yeah, it just like starts randomly coming up. By the way, if we don't do this with the run, if we don't do this as a Diddy only run, we don't win. We don't beat the game. We have to beat the game as Diddy. It's the only way to do this. Yeah, he has 3 different personalities. He has King K. Rool, which is his, you know, standard personality. He has Captain K. Rool, which is this one where he thinks he's a pirate. He has Baron K. Rulenstein, where he thinks he's an elite scientist. And then he has just K. Rool the boxer. He didn't get very creative with his name for that one.
Jesus Christ.
In some ways, I like this song more than Gangplank Galleon. I don't know, maybe because this song... Yeah, because this song's more intimidating. Like, I actually feel like I'm fighting an intimidating boss. Gangplank Galleon is just... I mean, it's great, it's iconic, but I feel no threat from K. Rool. Here I feel threat. Maybe because the boss fight's actually hard, but... In the final boss of DKC, I'm like, I don't feel no threat from him. Like, fuck that guy. Plus, I got Donkey Kong. What do I need? What am I to be scared of? You know?
That's true.
Here, I'm scared. Donkey Kong's tied up. Get me out! 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 The plunder bus. He's gonna bust all over you! Yeah, that's a stressful section because it's completely random on which way he's gonna appear. He can either appear behind you or in front of you. And if he appears the way that, you know, you're closer to, well, you know, just fucking skill issue.
Yeah, facts.
Red shot. Okay, I actually don't care. This is not even that, like, bad to deal with. Actually kinda helps. The purple one's the fucking worst, though. Purple one can literally suck a fucking dick. There we go. Okay, where's he gonna appear? Yep, right there. I'm trying to... The key here is kind of take your time. Don't run too far, I guess is the best way to do this. Aha! Dick! Watch, and he gets back up. Look, we beat the game, right? Oh, he gets back up! Oh, monkey! I like how it takes DK literally one fucking punch to end this. Oh, and then he gets eaten alive, by the way, by sharks.
Oh, God.
That's how it ends. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy. But how could you fail having learned all you know from old Cranky here? Good old Cranky. You've rescued that lazy grandson. Yeah, a mistranslation for some reason was grandson originally. They did correct it later on, though. And dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I'd been playing, I'd have made sure that K. Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. You know, Cranky's always better than us. I reckoned I'd found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from a fresh game, can we? That's if you want the 102%, which I'm good. One more thing. How many of my special video game hero coins did you find? A real player, such as myself, would have found plenty, I'm sure. Let's see how you did well. Let's see how well you did, eh? He's a fucking dick.
I fucking can't wait.
There's Sonic sneakers by the trash. Well,
I'm good.
I've got a second screen, and about time too.
How dare they?
Now shut up, everyone, while I read the eagerly awaited results of my prestigious Video Game Hero Awards. See, this is the Game Awards!
Oh my god, he's literally Jeff Keighley, but he's fucking old.
Not too good at finding my coins, are you? Yeah. I didn't collect many coins at all, but usually we can kick Link off third place. We didn't this time, but it doesn't matter, because, you know, that's literally Sonic sneakers. Like, I'm mesmerized right now. Oh, man. And then we get them, this good credits. This credits is so good. When I think of the SNES era, when I think of true completion, I think of this song. And of course, you know, in typical SNES fashion, they have to show the names of every enemy, which I love. I love when they put that much attention to detail to name these fuckers. Cat O' Ninetails. Flitter. Mini Necky. To me, this is like the song that plays at the end of the sports movie when they won the championship, you know?
Yeah.
This is like, to me, Diddy finally achieving his goal and truly proving that he could sit in the, stand in the same, footsteps that DK did. And that, this marked himself on the map as a hero in the Mario universe. And then he only got one other game he starred in, E-Gumps.
Smoke.
I've heard it's because Miyamoto doesn't like Diddy very much. That's why he doesn't get a lot of starring roles. And if that's the case, that's just fucked up. Fuck you, Miyamoto. Rub your fucking nipples on your money, bro. Rare said, had they stayed with Nintendo, they actually planned on making another GameCube Diddy Kong starred game, which could have been a 3D platformer for all we know. So, pour one out for the 3D Diddy Kong platformer we never got. I could have got Mecha to play a Donkey Kong game, and it would have been because it was a 3D platformer.
I do like my 3D platformers.
Yeah, I could have got you to play that one. There's a timeline where I beat this, and I'm like, oh, you ready to go play that Diddy fucking 3D platformer? And you're like, you know what? He's a rat, but sure.
Wow, that actually sounds exactly like something I would say.
Yeah, but it's not this timeline. The only other game he stars in is Diddy Kong Racing. Which, to be fair, he does save the world from enslavement by a wizard pig, so I guess that counts. He has to beat him in a kart race, though, so does it really count? I mean, at least the guy's a fair sport. You beat him in a kart race, and he's like, oh, I'm out. Peace. Clubber. See, I love they show all the names of all the enemies, and then the bosses. Crow. Cleaver. Cudgel. Who's literally just a reskin of Clubba. King Zing. That's the one we had to shoot his dick. Captain K. Rool. Notice how they don't show the Vulture boss twice? Because that also implies that the ghost version of the Vulture is the same character. Because usually on these credits rolls, if it's two different characters, they'll show them. But here they only show the Vulture boss once. So, meaning Diddy really did kill that man. Squitter! That's why, look at all those fucking Yeezys he's wearing. Clapper. Squawks. Fuck you, Squawks. And this would be the last good Donkey Kong Country game that Rare ever made. Because Donkey Kong Country 3 is a game nobody likes to talk about. Imagine if the first two games were critically acclaimed masterpieces, and then the third one was The Last of Us 2. That's Donkey Kong Country 3. That's basically the best way to put it.
That's fucking smudge.
It's literally a mistake. Like, it shouldn't even exist. Also, I love that this is the only DK sprite they could fucking think of putting in these credits, him tied up. Yeah. I mean, eventually Nintendo would resurrect the Donkey Kong Country series and make two fantastic games with it with Returns and Tropical Freeze. So, you know, there is that. Scurvy Kong Crew. And there you go. There's all the people that worked on the game. The good old people. Back when Rare was a company. Nowadays, I don't know. I don't know.
Are they like Konami?
Yeah, they're like Konami. They're like dead. I mean, they made, what is that? The Thieves of Seas or whatever?
No. What is it?
Oh, the fucking... They made that pirate game that was exclusive to Xbox. Fucking... Man, what the fuck is the name of that game? Man, I just realized Rare really likes the pirate aesthetic. Like, this whole game is pirate.
C is something, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Sea of
Thieves!
Sea of Thieves nuts fit in your mouth?
Say it!
I did.
Fuck! Alright, I gotta give you that one. See? Look, even the person who made the story was credited for this fucking game. Mr. Lincoln? Look, Abraham Lincoln was even thanked. Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
I can't believe you got me with that one. That's fucked up. I have to give you that one. That was fucking good. Yeah, see? Silicon Graphics and the Nintendo ACM2 were built to make this. Silicon Graphics were ahead of its time, man. So ahead of its time, it couldn't even work on the fucking Super Nintendo unless they compressed it back down to 2D models. Or 2D sprites, I mean. So, crazy times. Good old Tim Stamper. Oh, man. I miss Rare. Back when they made video games. I always will love you, Rare, for being a part of my childhood, even if you died. Rest in peace, Rareware. That's all I can say. They're dead. Like, they're gone, bro. That's it. They're not real. Like, you gotta let them go. They're a social construct, you know?
Smooch.
Like, I just press start and it goes back to the title.